question is, what do you get when you cross a penis and a potato?
Dickhead?
A dictator. What's up, guys, and welcome into Just Another Tuesday with Saul, Mandy, and myself, Jason.
What's going on, guys?
Hello, hello.
How you guys doing?
Not too well, Jason. Not too well.
What happened, Saul? Tell us.
You're an asshole, Jason.
So,
My legs are sore right now, like crazy.
Why is that?
So I decided to get bold and try to keep up with the big dog. Jason runs normally what you would say, like 7 to 10 miles. Yeah. Well, let's go this way. How many miles do you run a month? Let's put it that way.
Well, I've been stepping it up in 2019. We talked about this going into the year, and I wanted to run a lot more than I have been.
Yeah.
So I ran 112 last month,
holy cow.
and I think I'm at like 40 or 50 so far this month.
That's insane. I thought I was there. I'm like, yeah, like I should be fine. I was like, I'm doing like, 2-3 miles. Once in a while, I hit that fourth. I'll do 4 miles. It's like, oh, I should be fine. Yeah, no, that wasn't the case.
No, you did good, man.
My legs are sore in some way, somehow. My shoulders are sore. So I don't understand how my upper body's sore right now. But you know what it was? When we were running, when we first started, I'm like, all right, cool. I can do this pace. I'm fine. I keep up with Jason. This is going to be fine. Right when we got maybe a little before RCC, I felt it. It's like, it just hits you. You're like, whew, you're not going to make it. I'll post our route that we did, and we did about, 6 miles?
We did 6.2. We did a 10K, which
Yeah.
you said you've never run before.
Yeah, I've never ran that, so I think that'd be the only time.
Your guys' time is pretty impressive.
No, this is going
Yeah.
off of Jason's time. I stopped like 4 times. Jason was smart. He's like, no, I'm going to keep my pace.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I'd turn around and see if Saul was still there occasionally, and then when he wasn't, I would just stop altogether because it has like an automatic start-stop thing on the app that
that's
I
good.
use.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool, though. It was, I think I would probably... you know what it is? It's I think it's just getting your body used to it. I think that's just kind of what it was, because I wasn't exhausted or anything like that. Just my legs were just not there. It's just, oh my god.
Yeah.
At one point, I thought my legs were numb. And so-
How many days a week do you run?
Right now, it's been about 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah. I've been trying to run 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, or whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of brutal. I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm trained. I think you hit me up on what, like,
It was on like Wednesday or Thursday.
yeah, and
Like-
stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, you did it. That was fine.
Yeah. At least I was there, right?
Oh, you made it happen. That's faster than most people could do that. Most people can't even finish anything like
I
that.
wanted to bring Isaac because Isaac has special needs strength that he just, out of the blue, he can just
115%.
yeah
Maximum effort.
Yeah, he'll just give. He told me, he's like, dude, remember, you forget I had nothing but heart. I was like, I might not have any cardio, but I got heart.
It's true. I mean, I ran that Tough Mudder with him, and man, that guy he doesn't stop.
Yeah, the what is it? The Bert Kreischer disease. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
You know how he says, like, out of the blue, like, because Bert's like a big heavy drinker. And
Yeah.
He's just like, nah, man, just I can go run, a 10K, or I can go do those marathons, and he's like, I'm good. I was like, I can train for like a couple weeks, and I'm solid.
Well, that's what Isaac and his wife did. They did a full-on marathon. In the San
It was a
Francisco
full?
Marathon.
Yeah, okay, so
I don't
Yeah, we-
remember the details of like what their time was or anything like that, but I don't think they trained at all. I think they might have like half 5 days trained or something
That's
like that.
crazy.
But they did nothing and then ran the marathon kind of thing.
yeah, I think
And San Fran's no joke because it is hilly.
Yeah.
Isaac said, he's like, yeah, his legs were dead after that. He's like, yeah, but
I wouldn't even finish. There's no
it's
way.
crazy. But yeah, how's your week going, Mandy? I know you're in tax season. How's that going for you?
Just another day of doing taxes. Whoopee!
Super excited there. Super excited. Anyways, you got anything crazy going on this week or this weekend?
No, I don't. It was. I mean, I went to an engagement party. It was a good time last night. So one of my homies is getting married.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna need that picture. I'm gonna need to post it. So how does that go, Jason? So people know who you are in the engagement group.
Oh.
And you had to put that picture.
So I was at work and I took a stupid selfie just because that's what I do.
I like the honesty.
And the bride to be asked for a picture of each person from the wedding party, and I took this picture, and then that was the one I sent to her as a joke. And then I was like, I'll send you a legit one this weekend, because she wanted to post all the pictures of the wedding party because we were mixing family and friends.
He had a mustache.
Yeah, I had a big old fake like mustache on, and just looking like a dang fool. But yeah, so I forgot to send the legit picture, so that was the one that got printed, and
That's hilarious.
for all the family and grandmas and stuff to see.
They're like, you look really different.
Yeah,
You
they're
must
like-
have shaved.
Oh, they're like, oh, he didn't come. Huh? That guy didn't make it to the party.
That guy looked like a great time. Oh, actually, so go back to one of our theories or one of our stories we were talking about. I think in the last episode, the dude taking the shit, and taking his suit completely off. I totally understand that now. I was like, I had to wear a tuxedo.
It
Or
wasn't a
not a tuxedo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to wear a suit. Sorry, not a tuxedo. What am I? Penguin. Yeah. So I get it. I don't want my pants to get ruined, man. So sure enough, pants came all the way off.
So you're saying that you
Yeah, they
usually.
did.
Were you at home?
Yeah, I was at home.
So
Okay,
usually,
that's different.
are you telling me like normally if you're wearing jeans, you're okay shitting on those or what?
Yeah, exactly. I don't really care. They're jeans, bro.
Okay, why
got,
are you
like,
guys
one-
even shitting on your pants?
I'm not. I'm not. This guy is
we're
apparently.
not shitting on our pants. When I take a shit, I'm not taking off my pants. Well,
Except
they're
for-
going to my ankles and stuff. But
You're not like the littles that need to take their pants off completely.
oh, have you ever in elementary? Were you that kid that peed
with his
with,
pants
with
down?
the pants down?
I don't.
You
think,
show some booty.
No, I don't. I don't recall doing that.
I don't know,
But
Jason,
Wait,
you
so
seem-
they would pull their underwear
you-
down too?
You
They wouldn't
seem
use
like
the
you
little.
would be.
just
Pants all the way
Just
down.
ass cheeks out.
Maybe that's why our brother-in-law is afraid he pees in the stalls because he used to pee all the way down. He used to show ass.
Maybe.
People used to torment him.
He's like, I still haven't got this figured out. So, quick story about that. When I used to work at the restaurant at Chili's, there was this manager, and we were doing like all the opening stuff. I was opening that morning. He comes out of the bathroom, and he's just like beet red face, just dying laughing. I was like, what the heck happened, man? He's like, dude, I went in the bathroom, and one of the cooks apparently never learned how to pee like a normal adult, and homie was ass cheeks out.
Oh my god.
Just pants on the ground at a stall, just ass hanging out.
I totally thought that story with the beet red face was going that he was super pushing hard. On the toilet.
Yikes.
Oh man.
So, but speaking of restaurants, do you guys have any weird like reoccurring dreams?
I do have. I don't think I have recurring dreams because it's for me. Sometimes I forget a lot of my dreams. I don't. It's really hard to really remember a lot of dreams. But I have, like weird. I have this weird thing that happens. It used to happen when I was a little kid, and then I remember talking to my uncle about it. He's like, "Yo, I had the same thing too," and I just thought I was just the only one. It's your body is asleep, but you're awake at the same time. And it's weird, dude. I forgot what he said, what it is, or what it's
But
called.
are you dreaming that, or is that happening?
No, that's happening. But your body, you can't move. Like your body is still shut down in a sense, and you're
Oh,
just
there's like a legit term for that. I
yeah, and stuff, and it's crazy.
It's called being hypnotized.
right. I was like, I'm being raped right now, and stuff. But no, it was just like it's crazy though, because it's happened to me, I think twice when I was a kid, and it's strange that it's like it's you're literally laying there and you're just looking at the door or whatever you're looking at.
But this
You
doesn't
can't
happen
move.
anymore.
No, it doesn't happen anymore and stuff. So I haven't had it in a real long time, but every time I was talking to him, he's like, "Yeah, no, it's happened to me before."
That's
like,
a trip.
I thought I was the only one.
That'd be creepy. I
Right?
think you're paralyzed or something.
That's how it feels like. You're literally paralyzed and you can't move. Put it this way: you know that that roller coaster that you go, like carnivals or whatever. It's like you're in the circle.
Yeah.
You know how you can't move your body,
Right.
And it just pins you down. It kind of feels like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, and stuff. So
Never had that happen.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh, well, I brought the restaurants up because I used to be a server. And I used to have server nightmares, and actually I still do from time to time. So,
Is it kind of like a what is it, PTS or?
PTSD.
yeah,
PTSD.
no, it's legit. And
My
it's,
mom legit has that.
Yeah.
About horrible family law cases.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
So, but it's a real thing, and it's very common among servers to have server nightmares, and anything can happen. But most of the time, it's like you walk in and you already have like 20 tables or something, and then you're not even able to like clock in, so you can't even serve your tables, and everyone's just looking at you like.
Wait, that's part of your dream?
This is like, yeah, this is part of the dream. Like, and you can never get to the table. Something always goes wrong. Like, you go out and then they're like, do you guys want something to drink? And then you're like, they'll say like iced tea. And then you go in the back, there's no iced tea. And they're like, I have to get these people iced tea. And they're like, oh, well, the shipment didn't come in. Do you want to go drive to the place to go get it? And they're like, no, I have 20 other tables. No, you got to go get it. And then you're like, all right, I got to leave. And then you have 19 other tables waiting on you.
That's funny.
We talked about this. I think everyone needs to work in like a service business or
Customer service.
service.
Yeah, no, totally.
Because some people are assholes. Like you're like, dude, like
A
come
lot
on.
of people.
Yeah, like I'm so nice, and it's funny because my brother-in-law, he's all about like proper manners when it comes to like service and just,
Totally.
like, say thank you, say this and this. Like he's just like, and I get it. It's you want to that because that's a hard job, man. Like to serve people and
It's
like,
not
like,
fun.
look at man, like you're having nightmares. I'm gonna start being him. I'll say, hey, it's okay. You can come back to me later.
I haven't even done that, like, served in 6 years, and I still have these dreams. Like, it's that bad.
It's funny you say that because I text my family this week. I know when I'm full into tax season because I have dreams about getting tax returns done.
Is that crazy?
And it's funny because
Just haunts you.
Yeah, I had one Friday night, and then so that one tax return I had to go in Saturday and make sure I got done right away.
It was like a specific one haunting you?
Yes.
Oh, man, that's a trip.
So it's funny. He does acting.
Okay.
So in the dream, like he was like this actor with like great hair and stuff, and like moving his hair around, and it was just super like weird.
How much money does it make? I was a joke, man. I know you.
I was like,
But, yeah, but I have that one, and then I have, like, this one where my teeth fall out.
That's
geez.
crazy.
So, like, I literally had one last night, and I woke up, and I was like, no freaking way did
Do
this
you
happen.
check
Oh,
when
yeah.
you wake up?
Oh, yeah, like, in my dream, like, my teeth start coming loose. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are they? And then my teeth will just start falling out.
You know what though? I've had a dream like that. My teeth were falling out, and remember that one feeling, that great feeling, like when you rip out your tooth and you hear that like that snap.
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
is
That'd
not
be
a great
great.
feeling.
I love that.
What is wrong with
But
you?
I do have another thing though, is that I like to hear. That's the reason why I eat what's that?
Celery.
Rocks?
Celery?
Oh.
I'm in the backyard picking rocks. But yeah, I like that. I like the crunch, or I like to hear that pop. And so that used to be I used to love that. Hearing that pop, just I don't know.
I have one that when I'm sick, but I don't remember it. Like now, it's like when I'm really sick that I have this like reoccurring dream.
Huh.
It's weird.
That's-
Um,
Is it when you're on, like, NyQuil or DayQuil and you're tripping?
I don't think so because I remember having it since like being little and like not taking stuff. Well, I'm sure maybe my parents gave me something, but it's not like high tripping dream.
I don't know.
But the dream could fit
Your
for
dad,
that.
your parents probably mixed it with some acid or some shit. One of the
No.
things we were doing. It's like, here, take this.
Can we not say that? Have you ever had dreams like if you're running and then you wake up out of breath and you're like can't catch your breath? I've had one like I had a horrible dream and I woke up bawling my eyes out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
That is a trip.
Wait, because you were running?
No, I was figuring you guys don't wake up crying, so I was trying to do something to relate to you guys.
Saul
like-
does every
I
morning.
know, right?
He's like,
I
I'm
actually
still
had a
me.
dream that I'm like, that I'm telling myself, wake up, Sal, wake up. Like this has to be a dream because it was just like I crashed into some like big old like semi truck, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But I can't see myself. But I started looking at my hands, and like my hands are like all cut up and bleeding, and it's weird. And I'm like, it's intense, dude. Like Mandy knows when I have like crazy nightmares or where like I'm scared or something happens.
No, I know when he has dreams that he was cheating on me. It's like, and tries to cuddle me at night.
I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
It's a guilt cuddle out of your drink. Nothing happened.
I smile when I go back to sleep. Nothing happened. Well, speaking of that, Manny, what was your dream last night?
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
We're good.
we want to hear it. We want to hear about your dream last night. What was your dream last night? We definitely would love to hear your dream last night.
You cheat on Saul or what?
Again?
Moving on.
No, we want to hear your dream.
I'm pleading the fifth.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
Whatever.
So there was something crazy that came out this week, and some guy was investigating Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Did you hear about this?
No.
All right, so he's thinking or trying to prove that Chuck E. Cheese recycles their uneaten
So let me
pizza.
go ahead and show you a picture there, Mandy.
So check this out. It's a pizza, but
Yeah.
if you look at it, it's not a circle like
Yeah.
it should be.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not exactly. Oh, here's a better picture of it.
So in some instances, it's like two different flavors, like a half a pepperoni and
Yeah.
half a cheese.
And-
But there's other ones where it's a full-on pepperoni pizza, and then there's just like a jagged edge to where
Yeah.
it's
That's
not a
disgusting.
circle. And they're trying to claim, no, there's just variants in our pizzas,
Yeah.
and that, no, we would never do anything like that.
Yeah,
But-
like there's times that like you'll see there's a gentleman that actually did it. He did a YouTube video about it, and he recorded it. He's at Chuck E. Cheese, and he puts the pizza down. And he's like, "Dude, I swear, like that pizza was here like 5 minutes ago." And he puts it on the other side, and the guy grabs it and kind of takes it to the back, whatever. But it's like the slices are just not adding up. But Chuck E. Cheese is coming back and saying, "Oh no, just because when we cut them." They're coming.
There's
in
no
different
way they
directions.
could do
But the
that.
thing is,
But there's like one or two slices, and like one's like significantly shorter than the
but
next.
here's the other thing though. Besides the size, is that normally when you cut the pizza in different angles or whatever, you would still see like a pepperoni on this side, or they would still line up, right?
If you had like half a pepperoni on
Yeah.
one slice,
Yeah,
there should be a
exactly.
half a
They should be
pepperoni
having-
on the
yeah,
next
exactly.
one.
But that's not even the case. So either they're which
See, I feel like we have to take this experiment to the fields.
like we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, yeah, field
But
trip.
probably since they've been
No.
under fire, they're not going to be doing this week.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to do that. But it's like when you cook a pizza at home, it's pretty easy to tell that this is
Yeah.
all one slice or
Yeah.
one pie.
We're doing what
I
is
think
it?
I just don't trust the internet and people's because everyone's a Sue happy. Like they can make. I mean, you could do anything with the picture.
Yeah.
But you're getting multiple claims though. You're not just getting like one person coming up with it. So you got multiple claims.
Yeah,
That
there's a whole
How
bunch
many's
of different.
like multiple claims.
I saw at least like 5 to 10 online.
Maybe they're all together
no.
because they're
Not
all
even
going to cash in on that,
No.
But they
Not
might be
conspiracists.
trying to join a class action lawsuit
Hey,
against
hey.
against the
Join.
mouse.
Let's
right?
do it.
I've been to Chuck E. Cheese in the last 10 years. I'll get $2 from the settlement.
Well, think about that. Hold on. What's the difference between that and Johnny Rockets Pizza? Because it's still standing out there, right? They do the same shit.
Are you thinking
No.
of John's Incredible?
Sorry, yeah. What did I say? Johnny Rockets? My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
the
little
difference
different.
is
Well, no, I've seen them though. Like half the pizza is not done yet. and they
okay,
go-
but you're at a buffet where they're controlling it. These are going to people's tables. So imagine with the kids, if someone brought a pizza to our table, all the kids are grabbing it and touching it,
Yeah.
and then they're bringing it back to the kitchen. At a buffet, it's the person who working the buffet that's changing it, and most only people are grabbing one slice and moving on.
Yeah.
It's not sitting at your table where people are coughing and sneezing and.
Like at Chuck E. Cheese, it's supposedly made to order.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
As
They actually
opposed-
serve alcohol at Chuck E. Cheese now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I think they
2-drink minimum.
Yeah, 2 beer
Maximum.
Yeah.
Oh, maximum.
Yeah.
I was like, minimum. We're making things interesting now.
I think they're onto it though. They're onto it because that makes sense though because you have a bunch of adults going to
They've
them.
been serving alcohol there for years, though. I
Have they
think.
really?
I don't know.
I mean,
I've never been. I haven't been there as an adult. I don't think. I grew up going there.
Yeah, I grew up there too.
hey, do you remember, or did you ever know Discovery Zone?
Yes.
That place was the shit.
That place was way better than Chuck E. Cheese.
Discovery Zone. I feel like I've been there before.
There was one in Rancho Cucamonga.
There was one in Fontana as well.
Okay.
Discovery Zone.
But it was
So
like,
it's like Chuck E. Cheese playground on steroids.
Yes.
Not Chuck E. Cheese, like McDonald's playground on steroids.
So you know
like
how-
it was tunnels and jumpy jumps and like.
all the, you know how they have all the tubes and stuff like that, and it's kind of like like an endless playground kind
Yeah.
of thing. But it was just insanely huge.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
I had like a birthday party there, I think, when I was
I've
little.
heard of it. I feel like I've been there. But
They used to
I
have
don't
all
know
the
how to-
commercials on TV.
Okay.
I
I
remember
wonder why they went out of business.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese took
Chuck
them
E.
out.
Cheese sucks though.
Chuck E.
Like I don't
Cheese
want to play games.
Started
I want
cutting
to.
corners and serving
They're
pizza.
Undercutting their pizza prices.
Wait, you know what's sad? The like competitor to Chuck E. Cheese, not really a competitor, but nowadays they have like in warehouses like indoor playgrounds. But for birthday parties, I took one of the nephews to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the jumpy jump for your backyard.
Yeah.
But like 3 or 4 of them, and then that's like the playground.
With the obstacle courses and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
I just think
yeah.
that's so random.
Well, I guess it's people.
Like
find
it
different
works,
ways, yeah.
you know. And the thing is, I looked it up because I was like, all the other kids have birthdays, how much it would be. It's freaking expensive.
Yeah.
Probably, I would. Yeah.
I used to like going to the roller skating rink.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I'm totally
No,
on
I'm
that.
white.
We live down the street, and for 2 years, I've been trying to get to go there.
Where?
The Grand Terrace skate, Cal Skate in Grand Terrace.
Oh, you'll get shot there.
We're not going there.
I think the last time I went there, I was like 20. How long ago was I with you? 21.
Wait, hold on. I've never been there.
I would love to see you guys go out and try and roller skate, especially Saul. He doesn't look coordinated.
But you gotta use the floor skates. You can't use rollerblades.
I used to
Oh, I can't roller skate.
Wait,
I can
hold
roller blade.
No, see, that's my thing. When I go there, I want to roller skate.
I feel like I'd just
my
die.
favorite-
I'd break an ankle.
My favorite movie growing up was Brink. I thought it was a blader. But wait, hold on. Are you doing the 4 wheels or are you doing, was it 6 wheels straight?
We just said that. She said she's going roller
You have
skating.
to-
I'm
you
going
go to the
rollerblading.
roller skating rink to go
No.
roller skating.
What's the difference?
Roller
Not
skating?
4.
No,
Those
I'm not-
are roller skates.
That's gay. I'm not doing 4.
That's the point. Everyone can rollerblade.
So, yeah, I liked going to Roller City 2001. That was the place in Riverside.
Yeah, that's Harbor Freight now.
Is it really? It was sick because they would do like the lock-in night where you'd go at like 10 or something at night, and then it was like,
Is that how you picked up chicks, Jason?
that was
Back in
it.
the day? What's up, girl?
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
That was where
I'd leave
that was
alone every
between-
time.
Because you're a Mormon.
I have the worst.
That was the first thing I had to
story.
disclose. You're out.
You're out of control.
But then it was cool. They had like laser tag in there as well. But you had to take off your roller skates or blades to go into the laser tag. So I was like,
I remember, like, growing up, I didn't really do any stuff like that. Like, I didn't really go to.
Because you lived in Lake Elsinore when there wasn't anything in Lake Elsinore.
Yeah, that's
except the dirty ass lake.
Well,
And it's still dirty.
Dirty,
I never been in that lake, just so you guys know.
just dirty diapers everywhere, buddy.
There's a lot of dirty people in Lake Elsinore. Around the lake.
You gonna reinvest your taxes in that community?
Psych! But, yeah. Anyways,
Roller skating.
we want to do any, treasure to any of our questions?
Yeah, let's do some Moscow Mule F and Qs.
All right. So,
So-
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do the questions. We can figure out which one's false and which one's not. So,
You mean facts?
yeah, facts. Sorry.
Which one are those facts or are
So
these?
these are facts right here.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna read those to us, and we have to decide if that's true
no, I'm not reading anything.
or okay. Who's reading them?
Manny's gonna read the fun fact.
I think you should read them because you wrote them, and if he's gonna read the one that's fake.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're not
I
gonna-
so unfortunately I know what.
Ooh. Gum can remain in your stomach for 7 years before being evicted.
Can't see. I heard something that was like it was only
Hold on.
14.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Manny has to read all of them.
So the thing is, there's 3 true and 1 false.
Okay.
So that's the first one.
My initial thought is that's false.
Men can get erections after they die. These are much better than yesterday.
It's a good thing.
Sal was giving me like paragraphs to read yesterday.
No, that's just a questionnaire.
They still sucked yesterday.
Your mom sucks.
Dead women can give birth.
What the?
Imagine.
You can have a C-section, but they can't give birth.
You don't know that. Flow. Aunt Flo.
That's disgusting.
You have to like push. Fake smiles can kill you.
Fake smiles?
Okay, I'm going with the fake one is women can give birth after when they're dead.
We got Jason.
I'm gonna go with fake smiles can kill you. That seems really stupid.
All right, go ahead. So pick the one that you picked. So you said what? Hold on.
What's up?
Pick the one that you picked.
Oh, the fake smile one.
Yeah.
Here we go. All
We're
right.
working the kinks out, guys. Working the kinks out.
Gotcha. It turns out that faking happiness can hurt your health. Researchers looked at behavior of bus drivers, a profession where people are required to have many, to have many at least kind of friendly interactions throughout the day, and discovered these people withdraw from work while putting on a smile for show, and that could have long-term, I don't know what that word is, health effects.
That's right. So that
I don't
was
think
true.
you know what that word is
I wouldn't
either.
even know. That's why I'm not reading it. I know some of these words. Yep, that's a big one.
Yep. Too many syllables. And you had the dead women?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dead man one. What is that one? Oh, that's the gum. It's very rare, but has been known to happen, called coffin birth. Whoa.
Right?
This is a phenomenon that occurs when pregnant women delivers a child spontaneously after her death due to gases that build up in the abdominal area, putting pressure on a woman's uterus and forcing the baby out the birth passageway. With modern embalming techniques, this really doesn't happen anymore.
Is the baby dead too, though, right?
I don't know. She's giving birth. I'm not a scientist.
What is this? The dead man. Oh, God.
You still get an erection?
Yes. It's true. And then the whole gum thing is false.
So the gum one's false. It's actually not 7 years.
See? It's like 14 days,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, it's
It
14
goes,
days?
It goes in your system and then.
I can swallow gum more
but-
now.
no.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
I've been
we'll-
swallowing gum for years.
Is that what you call it, Jason?
Rhymes with gum.
It will leave you constipated though if you do too much though.
Yeah, that's not my story.
I remember when I was young, I had like, for Christmas, I got a big old pack of like those individual 5-packs of gum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember Fruitaburst? It was like Cinnaburst. There was Mentaburst.
Oh, no.
No, it was
Zebra?
like no. That's fruit stripe gum. That's terrible. But it was like
But you gotta get the tattoos from it.
But yeah, I was like swallowing this Fruitaburst gum. I was like, this is too good to spit out.
Jeez.
And then my mom was like, she found out I was swallowing all this gum. I don't know how she found out, but she took all my gum away. She's like, you cannot have this gum anymore.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
That fucking sucks.
all right, we ready for some questions?
Yeah, I think questions are in that one?
I don't know what's in here.
Let's see what this one says.
Was that questions or facts?
Oh, these are questions for sure.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, is it his inappropriate questions?
Yeah.
No.
Time for questions.
All right.
You know what? We should just make Sal answer all of the inappropriate
I
questions.
like it.
No,
Anything
everybody else-
inappropriate, we default to Saul.
Alright, then we're-
How many people can someone sleep with before you secretly judge them for their number?
I think 5.
5?
I was gonna be generous. 10 and under.
I don't think that's
Wait,
that
hold on.
many.
What did you got, Jason? What number would you say?
I'd say when you get into like
Double digits?
over 20.
Oh, we're judging than a lot of people then.
What about you?
I was gonna say double digits, so
Double
10 and
digits.
above. And
That's the threshold.
I'm starting to judge you.
That's rude.
Your
You
favorite-
said 5.
Maybe you just don't have.
How are
any-
you judging people when your numbers are higher?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's rude.
I don't judge strippers. Strippers are real people.
In Saul's life.
They're investing a lot into the community.
That's where he reinvests into the community.
That's where I invested into the community. I'm putting that kid to school right now.
Get out there and be somebody.
He helped Club 215 get its remodel.
Oh man, it'd be looking good
Wait,
now.
hold on, just to be correct, I don't go to strip clubs and stuff like that, all right?
That often.
I've been forced to go to strip clubs.
Forced. He's like, I'm driving. Your favorite movie quote?
Oh man,
Sal probably has too many to choose from.
Oh yeah, I know.
no, it's definitely the Varsity Blues ones.
Well, you said you know that movie like front to back, right?
Yeah, that would have to be Varsity Blues. There's so many. I would just butcher it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Do you
no
have a
way.
favorite one?
I mean, it's hard to like.
Or there's one that what is it? You've had two pairs of gloves this whole time. Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
I'm gonna kill you. Huh?
Hands are freezing.
I really like Step Brothers. That was a good one to quote.
Yeah, you remind me of Will Ferrell.
I do?
Yeah, I've
No.
always said that.
What? Just the
You're tall and white. You used to curly hair.
You curly haired. I like the part when he talks about. I can't even quote it, but he's like, "Oh yeah, my dad and I talked before before you moved in."
You put up with the retard.
Who's the retard? You.
You don't say that.
You don't say that.
When he's like, I'm gonna put a soap full of.
No, I'm gonna fill a pillowcase full of bars and soap and beat the shit out of you. Those are probably some of my favorites. It's like, I hope you sleep early still. I'm gonna put a rat trap between your legs.
All right, we need to move on.
I love that you're like, I don't think I can quote it. You dropped like
we
10.
could probably spend at least an hour segment of just
Between
quoting
you and
movies.
Sal, like when you guys are together, and then when Sal's with his like uncle and cousin,
Uh-huh.
some of the time I'm like, are you guys talking or are you quoting
No,
movies?
we
Like I
never
don't know.
talk.
Oh, it drives my wife crazy.
Oh, it
dude.
drives me crazy. But I've just learned to just ignore everything you guys say, and then I don't care.
There
It's
you
just
go.
kind of like at one point we're not having conversations. with each
Sal's
other.
sister is the only female that I've seen that could get up in that mix. Like no other.
She can keep up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a great talent.
See, I wish it actually amounted to something. I was like, if I was as good at remembering movie lines as I was at like the rest of my life,
Man.
I would be so fit and wealthy.
Hey, between that and Sal knowing sports, that's why I tell him he's so dumb. You don't have anything useful up there.
Oh,
Your
Your
totally.
movies are not getting you anywhere.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm the
I-
same way.
I know crazy facts about sports and like movies, and then I've ruined Mandy's movie life forever. And like I was telling her the other day, I was like, Grey's Anatomy has no timeline. Grey's Anatomy isn't like in 2040
Don't
right
ruin
now.
my shows.
Like Grey's Anatomy, you watched Grey's Anatomy before?
Never, and I never plan to.
Okay, well, at this point, yeah, you shouldn't. But yeah, there is no timeline in Grey's Anatomy at all. Like it's crazy. Like they just act like, yeah, it's insane. But
They
like,
ruined movies because Sal and his uncle would point out like differences. Like he had the hat's not, but like he had a green hat and now he's got a blue hat. Like
Yeah.
in the like when it
Or,
cuts
like-
away kind of thing.
or
Like
like
little things
or
that
like you'll notice like the pillow was readjusted in the next scene. Like the pillow's messed up in the scene,
Oh.
and then it's been readjusted.
In the next,
Yeah,
when
the
it
next
switches,
scene or
when the
something like
camera
that.
switches
Or like
like,
back.
so
somebody's-
if we were talking and the camera's on me and you had something and then when it went back to you, you didn't have something on your face.
Like
now,
if I had a black hat on instead of a
Yeah,
green.
or
Yeah.
like I've noticed like people's like cups and stuff like that. Like it'll be like half filled, and then on the next scene it'll be full and stuff like. I've noticed stuff like that. I'm like,
I did notice, and I mean, I was aware of this one. Like, reality TV is really bad for that because they cut and paste.
Oh,
certain
yeah.
just
scenes.
stir up the pot.
But-
Even audio.
Yeah, but they'll have like a full glass, and then it'll be empty, and then it'll be back full, all in the same like conversation.
Yeah.
or I hate when they've like, they show they're eating, and then they cut back to not eating, but it's not like their plates have been cleared. It's been like they haven't got food yet, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those little things.
Huh.
Yeah, now it's just coming up like that.
I used to be able to
What
enjoy
else you got,
TV.
Jay?
All right. We'll do like one or two more of these.
Yeah.
What movie do you wish your life was more like?
Varsity Blues.
All you want to do is play high school football forever?
Yeah, I just want to be Moxon.
I don't even know who that is.
Really, you never seen Varsity Blues?
I've seen it, but I mean, it's
Jason Vanderbilt, or what's his name?
Dawson.
Dawson. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Easy to remember.
Yeah, easy to remember. Yeah, Dawson. Yeah, he's awesome. You get to see your teacher strip. Your sex educator.
Oh yeah,
strip,
that's
remember?
right.
And you get to listen to Bad Teacher from what's it called?
Van Halen.
Yeah, Van Halen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, why not? It's like
What about you? I hate movies.
You like Grey's Anatomy?
Go
That's
Grey's
gay.
Anatomy. I could be
Really?
a doctor in my
You be a
next
doctor?
life.
Maybe.
I'm like, I wish I had a life like a superhero, but I mean, if we're talking like more reality type stuff, or like I don't know.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. No, it is my life. You get my brother and I together, it's like that.
That's funny.
Two
I want to
morons.
keep on that one. It's a good one.
I think I'd probably go like to a simpler time, not like all the way back to like medieval time, where like life sucked and you didn't have indoor plumbing, but probably like more like something in the 60s or 70s set, where we didn't have
Like
like
vintage porn.
yeah, exactly.
That 70s show. Oh, you guys are talking movies.
Yeah, like that 70s
That would
show.
be like a-
if it was a
that'd
movie.
be cool. You
Like
know what?
hanging
I'll
out.
take that back. That 70s show would probably be my life.
Yeah, people were not like the whole free love thing, but like before technology got too crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you
You
could buy
played
it,
outside still.
yeah, you can go get a tank of gas for like $1 or something like that.
Like kidnapping was cool.
Yeah, exactly. Saul's disappointed that kidnapping is frowned upon these days.
Ted Bundy was allowed to hang out with people, you know, the good old days. Like, I think it would be really cool to hang out with Ted Bundy before he got crazy.
I think he was crazy the whole time, man.
No, he snapped. That's
See,
what-
like a normal person would say, I'd go back in time with Ted Bundy and kill him.
No,
But
why would you
Ooh,
kill
that
Ted-
would be a good
Why would
one.
you kill Ted Bundy?
Because then he wouldn't kill all the people he killed.
yeah,
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have a sick story to tell people.
You are mental.
I'm
Let's
just
move on.
saying.
yeah, you're an idiot.
I'm just saying, that's a solid story. Oh, man.
One more question.
We can do one more.
Let's do one more.
All right, Uno Mas, and then we'll do.
Move on.
At what age did you first inspect your private parts? How did you feel about them?
So moving on.
All right, so that was fun.
What is Michael's secret stuff about?
I think those are just facts.
Facts.
All right, so
You get two
Saul's a
facts.
big Space Jam fan apparently, because he doesn't even know anybody named Michael.
Okay, this fact is not about me. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's not me.
Sal is. Sal's less than 7.
I think too much. I lay down and
I
I'm
can't
like,
get comfy. Mine's I can't get comfy.
really?
Yeah, I toss and turn like no other.
You sleep on your side or on your back or on your stomach?
Everything.
Really?
Anything to help. me
Anything
go to
goes?
bed. Yes.
Depends on the night.
That's why this unicorn's here.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this thing is the best. It gets a good neck and like.
I too get jealous. Like, is that my sister? What is that?
Do you guys ever, speaking of like sleeping, do you guys ever wake up and like your arm is so asleep that you're like,
Yes.
all right, yeah, this time it's for real, it's dead. Like, you're-
That happened this week to me. But the worst is when you want to still sleep, so you're like this.
Yeah.
and it just hurts, and you're like trying to wake it up, and you're like lifting
I do-
your arm, like,
I
dang,
do
my
a-
arm's
I
heavy.
do a weird comfort thing, and Amanda was like, I think she's noticed it once in a while. Like, I'll lift my hand up, and then like I'll do like I'll rub it, like it's weird.
Is this while you're sleeping, or
Kinda.
like half awake?
Like I'm half awake, half asleep.
Huh.
So he also likes to like twirl his hair.
Yeah.
I like to do that too.
I can see this one. The most shoplifted food item in the U.S. is candy.
No, that's Mandy right there for sure.
No, I don't shoplift, but I like candy.
She doesn't shoplift candy.
I don't shoplift, period. Okay.
I thought it was Thanksgiving hams. Women be sticking them down the back of their pants.
Yonks. Yo, you can be pregnant. Just be like, you can put it on it. Like, yeah, I'm just pregnant, lady. Bring a ham.
No.
All right, whatever.
Men can read smaller print than women. Women can hair better. I don't feel like you guys can read smaller print. I do think women hair better though.
I think men hear, they just don't listen. Two very different things.
Ignore the shit out of people.
All right. Well, you have any more? Or is that it for Michael's stuff?
I think we've had enough of Michael.
All right, Jason. All week you've been telling about this bird stuff.
All right.
I really need to hear.
So this is really dumb. I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
coming from me. What do you expect?
It's probably hilarious, but probably dumb at the same
All
time.
right. So we've been having some interesting weather in California. It's been pretty windy. We've had rain.
It's supposed to. It was supposed to rain today, but the sun was out. It looks like it's about to start coming down though.
Yeah.
We're at that point.
So anyway, I was thinking, and this is, again, just very dumb. This is what I think about while I'm at work when I should be working. And the reason why I thought about it was because there's this crow that, like, chills on this big old palm tree that sits right outside my office window. And he comes from time to time. I'm like, and then he takes off. Anyway, I was thinking, if you're a bird and say... All right, so you guys live in this canyon here.
Yeah.
So say Billy the Bird's got a nest here on this ridge here, on the North Ridge.
Right.
And he's going to go visit Charlie on the South Ridge here, his other bird. But he gets down to this other ridge, and then the wind picks up or it starts raining. What does the bird do?
Spends the night at his friend's house.
Oh
See,
my God.
but what if there's only room for one for the bird? Does he try and fly home? But you know how the wind gets here. It's like 60, 70 miles an hour, and you've
That's
seen these
going.
birds, like, when they're trying to
push
fly,
back.
and they just go backwards, you know?
No, Charlie scoots over.
See? And then say he stays there.
What kind of? Does it have to be?
This is such a stupid conversation.
I know, but
I'm just any bird. This is
no. It depends on the bird because I think the smaller the bird, it cannot take as much, punishment from the
Really? I
wind.
think a smaller bird would be easier because it could just go through the
Oh,
wind.
that's true. Actually, yeah,
Where
that's
a
true.
big one's fat, it's gonna be
All
like.
right. So it doesn't matter what kind of bird it is. Let's be clear. Bird can't get home. That's the whole point.
Okay.
He can't get home. He's not walking home, right?
Maybe that's when you see birds just chilling on the sidewalk because they can't get home.
They're like, screw this shit. It's too windy to fly. But so that's part A. Does he stay home or does he try and get home? Or
He doesn't try to get home.
he's chilling somewhere else for the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. So he's pretty much this bird is hammered and he has to stay at his friend's house.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. He's too drunk to taste that chicken.
Yeah. I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
All right. So he's staying at this other bird's house. The next day, does he go home or is it like, screw that house? I couldn't get to it. We're starting a new house.
I think he starts a new house.
Yeah, I think with birds, it's like, I think they're just nonchalant. They don't got a family, right?
Bird?
Yeah, but your bird always comes back, right? Or is it the same bird?
What are you talking about?
The bird at work.
Oh, yeah. It's the same bird for sure.
Did you tag it?
No. But it's black and it's...
It's black and
No,
it's big, or
it
what?
always chills on like the
Are
same
you sure
little
it's a
thing
bird,
that
Jason?
sticks out on the palm tree. It sticks in the same spot. But anyway, it was a very dumb question, but I was like,
I think birds, they find new homes all the time. So to them,
you think they're used to migrating is what you're
yeah,
saying.
exactly.
You think that because you just see different birds everywhere, but do you know that?
Maybe.
Okay, on the bird conversation.
Also, I've seen a bald eagle nuts actually get stuck to ice. It's actually pretty funny.
on YouTube.
There's no going home there.
He was literally dragging.
He's waiting for spring
He was
now.
literally dragging himself the whole time. Somebody probably picked him up and was like, "Oh shit, bald eagle! You gotta let this fool free." So yeah, his bottom was stuck. But anyways, go on.
Did you ever see the movie Birds growing up?
No, it was like a scary movie, right?
Yeah.
No, I never saw it.
It was a scary movie called Birds.
Well,
yeah,
it was like the same dude
fifth
that
grade, I think we watched it.
wasn't it. Was it made by that same dude that made like American Psycho or something like that?
I have no idea. That's all above my pay grade. But basically, the birds go crazy, and the birds like break
Start killing
windows
people or
and kill
something.
people. Like
You know what? I
birds
think
go
birds
crazy.
are pretty. They can.
They're like
Birds can do
gross.
damages. Imagine what would you do if a bird attacked you?
I'd kill a bird. If it was a bird or me, like one bird, one
Have you
on
ever seen-
one.
Have you seen the? My dad showed me this. Was it two bald eagles attacking a coyote or?
No, it was attacking a lion.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
They
like they
teamed
picked them up, dude.
But it was like an eagle, like it was a bald eagle or
Whatever.
something. It wasn't like a
Something
seagull, you know.
Okay. Well, either way, like
No, a bird's fucking you up, Jason.
I
It
might get.
depends on the
A
bird.
bald eagle's fucking you up. Not like.
No, I'm gonna get messed up, but that
not like
bird's not
Diego,
gonna
it's
kill
like
me.
yeah, Diego won't fuck you up.
Dude, why you gotta bring him up? He's dead.
He was cool.
You couldn't see. Jason let him go back to the fridge. Did you lose it for like 3 days and then you found him in the
How'd
behind
he
the
die?
fridge? Or his age?
We put him outside, and he was chilling in the sun, and went outside to bring the cage in, and he was laying on the bottom, just legs up.
He was like, "This is
Poor
my
guy.
time. I saw the light, guys." I'm going out like a champ.
Yeah.
Poor Diego.
Don't you think it's interesting that birds can fly and poop at the same time?
Yeah, it kind of pisses me off.
Do all birds do it, or just seagulls?
I think no. I don't think birds give a crap.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Dude, I was working like on a pole. Halfway on.
Talking about his stripper ways.
No, I was at work.
I was instructing how to work a pole.
I was at work, and
You're not helping your kids.
yeah, exactly. Fuck. Anyways, but a bird shit on my hand. And I'm like,
Ew.
God dang it! I look up, I'm like, dude, because I'm working on live electricity, so as I'm doing it, anything like any quick reaction, like I drop it and my hands get back.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid something's gonna spark or whatever it might be. So when that hit me, I dropped everything. I got scared, and then I'm looking around like, what happened? And I look at my hand, and sure enough, there's shit on my hand. I've been shit on picture day in middle school.
High school?
Was this
when
by a
the
bird
seals
or
By people shitting on me.
story of your life?
Right. Has anybody ever been? Are you guys actually ever been hazed before? Anybody been hazed?
came? Not me.
No,
Oh, you're
not like a legit hazing.
Haze? Yeah, what was your haze?
Well, it's the whole the story of how you knew me before you knew me.
Oh yeah, I said that's actually a great story. So we were gonna tell the story with my brother-in-law, but you know, we'll see if he's ever gonna show up on this podcast. But so there was a story about somebody being hammered drunk and being naked in a bathroom. And I've heard the story multiple different times, and one day we were at what, Chili's, right?
Yeah.
Chili's, and we're all just there hanging out, and you just happened to be there.
Uh-huh.
And everybody said, "Oh, hey, this is Jason, this and this," and you leave the table. You said your hi, you said your byes, and then you go back to your table, and then I was like, "Oh, that's Jason." I'm like, "Jason." I was like, "Is this the same guy that was naked in the bathroom drunk?" And he's like, "Yeah, same guy." I was like, "Oh my god, the same guy!" I was like, "Oh, that's awesome," and stuff. But now I didn't get to hear the full story then.
So, like you said, I wish there was somebody else here that was, outside looking in. But so when we were in high school or just out of high school, one of our buddies had like a Honda Civic that was all raced out or whatever, and
all
had
riced out?
Yeah, riced out. There you go.
Fast and the Furious just came out.
Is it the gentleman I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Chaps.
Okay.
So he had the Green Reaper.
Did he always name his cars?
I don't know.
Because he has right now the
The
red Ferrari.
Camaro. Oh, the Ferrari.
Yeah, he has the red Ferrari right now.
Oh,
He
I
likes
don't
to
know.
dream big.
Yeah.
He has a lot of Hondas, but next thing, that's cool. I like it.
Anyway, so because of him, we all said, "Oh, we're gonna make a race team."
Oh, literally, when you said that earlier, I thought you meant a running team because you
No,
run
no,
so
no,
much.
no, a car racing team, and we call it Team High Speed. So
Hey, was this Chepe's idea?
I don't know whose idea it was. It was probably Cal's or Buck's. So we're putting together this fake team, and I think like Cal had that old white Honda Accord that his mom gave him or something, and then Buck had the Montero.
Oh,
So they were in high speed, and I was like, I want in high speed, and I had like this crappy little Nissan. It was my first car, and they're like, all right, well, to get into high speed, you have to go through initiation. So I was like, all right.
hold on, quick question. Were you the oldest or the youngest? In the
I was the youngest.
Okay, that's why. You're like
Yeah.
a little brother.
Yeah. Okay, I was a year younger than everybody.
Yeah.
So
It's funny though. You're actually you're a lot more mature than all of them.
I don't know about that.
Got their shit together the most,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Fake it till you make it, right? So anyway, it was just included stupid stuff like I had to drink a bottle of like terrible champagne. It was like that, Andre champagne from like Rite Aid. I drank that, and then they had like this Costco plastic handle tequila that I don't know how, but it was just drinking that,
Jay.
and then it was like putting down a bunch of beers or whatever. And first it was 6, then it was 8, then it was 12. Like I would drink 6, and then they'd be like, "Oh no, it's the new number is 8," and then the new number is 10, the number is 12.
I know Chepe's the instigator, so he probably was just like, "Yeah, you gotta do more."
I think it was more like it was probably Juan actually than anybody.
Oh, man.
So anyway, ended up getting really sick that night, and
Meaning you got really hammered.
yeah, I was
Let's not call it
trashed.
sickness.
Oh, I was trashed, and then I remember going to the restroom, and then waking up to somebody scratching the back of my head. And I looked over. I was like doubled over.
Was it the cat?
No. It was Cal. it was,
Isn't the best part that you're leaving out? Didn't Cal's mom find you
No.
naked in the bathroom?
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
You're jumping ahead of stories, right?
So apparently what happened, well, Cal came and
What
woke me up.
happened was-
Yeah, so Cal woke me up, and then he's like, "You good?" And I was like, "I'm good." And then I didn't even realize I was naked at the time. So anyway, finished up to what I thought was like, 5 minutes, and then went back to this recliner I was sleeping in. Apparently what happened was I was in there for hours, and there was like the fan. It was like a single switch fan and light, and it had been running for hours. And then his mom woke up and was like, "What the heck? Who is in the bathroom?" Goes in there and peeks in there, and I'm sitting there on the toilet, doubled over, like out cold. She goes
Why
up.
were you naked?
Come on, man. I have no.
He was going back in the days when you take a shit, you get naked.
But apparently,
Really, Jason is the person at his work that does that.
some weirdo.
Jason's a weirdo. We got to the bottom of the story.
Yeah, no. So apparently, what actually happened is she went out, and they had like the sunroom that we slept in when we would party, because we could close all the doors, and it was like pretty sound isolating. She went and woke up Cal and was like, "Hey, I think your friend's dead." She's like, "What?" "Yeah, your friend's in the bathroom, and I think he's dead, naked." So he came and woke me up. But apparently his dad saw me even like leave to go to the bathroom at some point. But he worked in the morning, so he left, and I was still in the bathroom when he left. But he used to like cycle in the morning, and then his little stationary bike was in the sunroom, and he saw me like drift off to the bathroom. Like, yeah. Anyway, so
Oh man, that's hilarious.
His dad was like, "Not my problem."
Damn.
that was a rough one.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe anybody for a long time. And
Really?
but then I started like recalling things.
Yeah.
So, and like recalling the fact that on his toilet you had to like hold the handle down.
Oh, like yeah.
So, and I was like trying to flush this thing, and I was like so, just intoxicated. I couldn't even stand up long enough to hold that thing down. So I was like, all right, let's take a break from this.
You win right now, but I'll come back later.
You give me a second, I'm gonna flush the hell out of you.
You flush for sure. Damn, actually now my story just sounds really just not that great. You have a great hazing story.
Yeah. So anyway, I think I made it to high speed eventually, but that was the that was the major initiation hazing night.
That and you probably weren't even 21.
I don't know. I really don't know. No.
It was a while ago.
It's definitely possible.
First of all, you shouldn't be 21 and trying to join a racing group. So
Oh no, man! You got to be in that racing team before you're 21.
high speed. Huh?
High speed for life.
Oh man, no, it's yeah, no. The only because I was reading an article. That's the reason why I was talking about the hazing part is because there's people from LSU actually. There's a lawsuit and stuff out there like hazing kids to the point that like they're peeing on these kids, they're putting them in like these cold tubs, or laying them down on like glass, half naked and things like that, and that's where it's a fraternity. But I'm like, dude, what happened to like the normal hazing of?
I think that is normal. Hazing is a thing. It's just
dude,
being
like for football with Wes growing up, it was
You were also in high school.
no, I understand that, but it's
This is LSU, bro.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, like what happens to like the gay hazing? It's like
What is this gay hazing?
Yeah.
like it
Please
just-
elaborate.
Stop right your head.
No,
Please go on.
I don't even.
No, keep going.
No.
What is gay hazing?
being inappropriate? Put it that way. Yeah, so it's just
Like teabagging someone, that kind of stuff.
oh no. There was you know what football is pretty cool because one of the dudes we had 2-a-days and there was a kid sleeping because there was a break that we had and everybody would either sleep or just hang out and things of that sort, take a rest. But one of the kids was sleeping in the corner, and then one of our wide receivers came to the corner and just pissed in the corner on him. So wait, damn, hold on, never mind. That's the same thing as hazing, huh? Really bad hazing.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's been around. Answer my question. Damn, we're assholes.
I know. I was like,
Yeah, we used to. What is
You're
it?
disgusting.
Sometimes what is it? At one point, I mean, I think it was a freshman. They were tying. They would the JV players would come in the freshman locker room, grab whoever's at the door, pull them into the JV locker room, and tie them to the bench, like with tape and everything. They would
Didn't
just
you
tie
guys
them
have
down.
something of that sort? But they were in soccer, but they were tying them to the goalposts.
I don't know. I was never on the high school soccer team.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought
Jason wasn't that great.
Isn't that? how
I'm
you
still
got
not that
his
great.
name?
I never was, never will be.
Yeah, so those would be funny. They should do that, throw people in lockers and stuff like that. So, but I think hazing's good
No,
to-
that's disgusting. Why do people even put up with that crap?
because I think
It's a
in
brotherhood.
society we need bullies. We need people to bully people and stuff like that once in a while. Like hazing.
Hey,
I think
I think deserves like $1 in the douchebag jar.
I agree.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll put $1 in douchebag jar. I'm sorry. That's, I don't have $1 on me right now.
We're going to have to cross out the douchebag part and just put a Saul jar.
Right?
Wait, why don't we need people to be bullied once in a while? Like we need tough skin. Like,
There's other ways to do that than peeing on people.
well, I'm not saying. All right,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, and I think that's like accomplished through not everyone gets a trophy. If you lose, you lose. You don't get a trophy for losers. That gives you tough skin. You know, there's gonna be winners. There's gonna be
You know
losers.
what? I probably shouldn't be telling people, but I'm gonna start coaching the youth. So they called me up. I was like, I'm gonna start coaching the youth now. So there's gonna be some hazing on my team. I was like, we're gonna start hazing some kids. I was like, to make it to the team. That's all that's gonna happen.
Yeah, you really should say just kidding.
Really?
It's all right. I'm not really gonna haze kids.
He's like, it was over before it started.
Yeah. He's gonna get an email this afternoon.
You've been relieved.
You're relieving your duties.
We no longer need your volunteer services.
That's right. People understand my sense of humor.
No
But
one understands you.
No, people have been getting in trouble for like hazing and stuff like that.
yeah, you can. Yeah, even adults and stuff. I've actually watched a few things on like what is it, like Taika, whatever, like football and stuff like that. So a lot of coaches got in trouble for like talking to kids in a certain way.
Oh, they're so mean. Have you seen that show?
No.
It's like football in Texas. Those people scream at them. I would be crying if it was me. If someone talked to me that way, I would be in a ball crying.
Yeah, some of the coaches actually got they got suspended for
They
like
got
a
let
year.
go
They got people
from their
let go.
volunteer services.
Because they were just like hit them or do this and this, but like there's an aggressiveness is too much, whatever. Like
I don't think anyone hit them, but the way they talked to them,
Yeah.
like,
See, that's okay. You're talking to kids and breaking them down a little bit mentally.
yeah,
But, I mean, within reason.
yeah.
You do it.
So, I mean, I played football. I went through Hell Week, and, you know, they get yelled. You get
Yeah.
yelled at on top of the physical, like, excruciating and pace the stuff that they work you at. But
yeah, but
I think
yeah.
that's good, though.
Yeah, it's good to kind of break them down in that sort, but you know,
You don't forget it.
yeah, you definitely don't forget it. You definitely don't. That's for sure. And I remember being, I guess, like cut blocked and on my knees crawling, and the coach just said, "Oh, I guess he doesn't want to play this week." And I'm like, "God damn it!" Like, dude, like I'm freaking hurting right now, bro. Like,
God dang it.
but
See, I felt like I was discriminated against when I played football.
Because you're white.
Yes,
Oh, me
very
too.
much so.
Me too.
I had so much experience playing soccer that they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be trying out kickers," and I was like, "I definitely have a shot at this."
yeah, but you went to a school that's all Mexicans though, so.
No, this was Pop Warner,
Oh, okay.
even, and
Who's kicking at Pop Warner though?
well, I wanted to.
That's kind of just one of those.
I was like, I don't want to be a freaking lineman anymore. I want to be a kicker. I played offensive line. It sucked.
yeah, I actually, yeah, I played that. I think my first year playing. I remember crying, telling my dad, "I don't want to play. I don't want to play." My dad said, "Man the fuck up. You're playing."
I did 1 year, and I was like, nah, dude, this is not my thing,
Yeah,
personally.
no, he made me. He pushed me to do that. So, fuck. So I ended up liking it though. But yeah, I think it was at I just feel like in our high school, because it was we had a lot of white people and stuff, and when we had like one black player comes, like, "Oh my god, he's the team, he's the player, he's the best player," and like, nah.
Give it to the Italians.
Yeah, exactly. Give the ball to the Italians. Oh man.
It was like that.
Yeah, it was pretty much like that.
So,
Anyways,
is that gonna do it for today, guys?
I
yeah.
think so.
I think we're good.
Lunchtime.
Almost lunchtime, and Ratatouille's tired. Come on, Ratatouille.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening in to another episode. And as always, if you guys have any comments or topic discussions you think that are worth discussing, feel free to throw them in the comment section, and we'll talk to you next time.
Also, if stop asking me about the podcast, just listen. Put it that way.